Hey everybody, let's um let's talk about a question that I get a lot of email on, and I also get questions about it when in my talks with clients, which is there's usually it surrounds the fact that there's been some seeing, been some authentic seeing, verified seeing of the non-dual variety, and so the next question is, wow, now that I've had this seeing, what do I do now? How do I act? What direction do I take? What action should I should I direct this body toward? All this kind of stuff. So what I want to do is I want to suggest to you that if you are if you've had some authentic seeing, let's take a look at that first, and let's see what that authentic seeing told us. So when there is an awakening, it is the seeing of things as they are, and as they are, we talk about it in the oneness video. There's just this, and we don't even know what this is, but we do know we're it. It turns out that it's really only knowing, and that I'm the knowing, and so. But the important thing is that we recognize that um, there is only this, only oneness, which in within that oneness there is no room for an independent entity. So wow, I see. Oh, this is just a character in a play, and it has stories. Oh, they're all empty stories and all of that. Wow, that's really something. And that's what we really see. I mean, just in a nutshell, that is what we see in initial awakening. So when we come back with that knowledge, with that information, and we see that we know that things are different than the way we thought we were. So it seems like we should now take on a new set of behaviors, doesn't it? So what do I do next? Well, since the seeing was that there is no independent entity, let me ask you the question. Who is it that is asking what it should do next? That's a pin in that balloon, isn't it? You see, you that is the theoretically non-existent independent entity asking what should I do next. That shows simply that your thinking has clouded and that you've moved back into the dream. It doesn't mean it means you're not consciously awake right now. It means that there's certainly awakeness functioning through you, and as you can't be anything else, there's just one thing going on. But there can be a sense that um, there can be a sense of cloudiness over there, and that's what that is. You've just recessed back into the cloudiness. You've bitten off this dream that's so powerful. It just pulls us right back in. It's just so sticky. There's no way to. I mean, this is quite a deal here. And this knowingness is just simple as computers. Nothing to it. This is what is impressive, man. This is incredible. And the knowing is impressive too as you get to know it, but in a completely different way. Um, what I want to do is tell you you should act the way that you act. That's how that body should act. You shouldn't assign anything because it won't do any good anyway. That's what you've been doing all your life. You've been assigning duties to that body, and it carries some amount just by the happenstance. What's happened really is that you've spotted a pattern and you're predicting a behavior, whereas what you think is that you've elected a behavior ahead of time, and that's not so. That's just not so. There's no way to do it. So only thing you want to do is to become alert. Just watch that body, watch what it does, watch that mind, because you're not only not that body, you're not that mind either. You're not either one of those things exclusively. There's just one thing going on, so you are those things too. You are oneness, so you are the whole thing. You include me, you, every construct, everything. So You're the body, you're the mind, you're all of it, but you're not exclusively the body and the mind, and we're trying to shift your identification, your understanding, over to the large thing instead of the small thing, to the full thing instead of the one thing. You see, to the truth and not the hologram. So I think that'll do it. I enjoyed this. Talk to you later. Come see me at Awakening Clarity. Bye.